Alright, how's it going, guys? Sorry about there not being a video last week due to getting a new mic, wanting to make it sound as good as I can make it. I had some audio issues, and we're going to work on fusion reactors today. We're going to put in a new one, but I have noticed that this one, these are always full, and so is this pipe. I've fixed the power issues, by the way. Actually added a whole lot more turbines down here for our reactor, and it's actually weird that this one has no steam. I'm gonna have to take a look at it again and see. It looks like we're at 1,000 almost right there, so it looks like water's fine throughout them. So maybe I need to put in more heat exchangers. I'll have to take a look at it, but I've noticed a couple things. One, I want to put 2 more of these up here. And we'll hook this up right there. Excuse me. There we go. And you'll notice they don't need this pipe. We're going to let this pipe run down. That's why I put in 2 extras, is to hopefully use up what's in this pipe, which it looks like it's steadily going down. And we'll probably take out this last one. But that's going to keep this running all the time, because these are not going to be full on steam anymore. So I must have miscalculated how many of these I actually needed. So as soon as this runs down and hits 0, so I'm not wasting steam, I'm going to pop this pipe out of here. So give me just a minute, and we'll let that run down, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, we gotten to the point where it's fluctuating, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop that one, and that'll keep all the rest of them from doing anything. So let the bots deal with all of that. And now this one is fluctuating on and off, so is that one. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And now they all should stay decently in power. You can see we're at 5.2 gigawatts max and running at 4.1 at the moment, because, well, we're not doing a whole lot. And I need to get this area cleared out over here. We're going to be putting a fusion reactor in here. So let's go take a look at the deuterium, because that's what we're going to be running. I went ahead and did the thing for the creation of the Tokamak, which is what we're going to be starting today. It's literally the same stuff as the other one, so I figured we didn't need to show how you build the thing. We're just going to work on setting it up. And as you can see down here, we are now full on deuterium. I've set up 10 of these, all with speed upgrades. And so now we're going to set up with a pump, and we're going to run our deuterium up here, where we're going to put in our Tokamak reactor. Get that out of there. I honestly could get rid of all of this and it wouldn't matter. Alright, just in case I want to put in another Stellaris, I'm going to go ahead and just leave this right over here. And let's see. If I put it down, we have 110k liquid coolant and 180k liquid coolant. This one takes tritium though, where this one only takes deuterium. So we're going to be running the deuterium one. And we got liquid coolant, hot coolant, and then we have liquid coolant and our deuterium. So we need to move this over. Gonna go right there. Yeah, because we don't need to have it up quite as high because we don't have to have any of this for it. Schrodinger's. Is there a cat inside this fusion reactor? Alright, so that should take care of that. And we need to get a power thing over here. That will make it run. We need to get the liquid coolant in here, which we should have the thing set up for bringing it in. I don't like this, to be honest. I want to see if I can get rid of this here without wasting too much of the coolant. I don't like there being that extra pipe there, but I'm going to cut this, and we're going to use this over here, and we're going to set it up a little bit different than we did last time. We're going to put that right there, and then we need a requester chest. Wrong direction. Alright, so we need this to request our liquid fuel, or liquid coolant. And each barrel contains 100, right? I honestly don't remember. Let's see what the bots bring and we'll find out. So let's just take, well, I guess I really can't do that. Where the hell did that barrel go? There it is. Alright, so screw that. Let's just hook this up. There's 800 in there. We want to get to, we're doing 1100. Why does that say 1.6 and still red? I want to get to like 2. So let's take that out now. It's 2.4. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I say that was 100? Holy crap. I think I completely screwed that up. Where is the... Yeah, it's 110k. So yeah, we need a lot more of this. So change that Nope, that's the wrong one. We need that one. And we'll just tell them to bring in 100 at a time. Alright, so if it's doing 100 at a time, let that sit there and go. We need to get these set up, which does how much? Actually do, where is, right there, it does 100 a second. So we probably need, how long is this reaction? 100 seconds. Where this one did 1K in 1 second. This one's going to do 110K in 100 seconds. So we technically should need basically the same thing, right? If we just copy all of this, let's see if this works the way I think it will. So hot coolant is going to be on this one. And it looks like I need one of these. Oh, for some reason it doesn't have power. Why does it not have power? Because that wasn't in there. Alright, we got power. Okay, this is a bit of an issue. So I actually need to bring this over. We want it about right there. There we go, that's better. Alright, and this time, let's actually get a pump. So we can pump that hot coolant out. Keep it going as fast as we can. Keep this thing as empty as possible. And now I'm going to have to get some water in here. I'm guessing it's going to take a bunch of water. How's the water doing here? It's doing fine, but it's definitely not going to handle another one. So I might bring water from over here. That looks like it'll actually be, well, it's not going to be closer, but there'll be less crap in the way. So I think I'll bring water in from over there. I've got a silo on me somewhere. I know it's in here. I've seen it earlier. Turn that on and get all of that excess crap out of my inventory. There it is. Alright, so I'm just going to take this silo and I'm going to set it over here. I'm going to hook both of these up to provide water over here. We'll see if that'll work. And if not, we'll have to do something else. Give me a minute. I'm going to run the water over from the other side. And I'll be right back with you. Alright. So it's only been like a split second for y'all. If you can't tell by the lithium fusion research up here, it's been about 4 hours for me. When I went to go look at things, which you can see this one still is not in here, I realized that I wasn't getting any iron in. So I have taken this time to redo the tracks up here. We now just have 2 lines coming in for the iron and copper, splitting up where it needs to, and those 2 lines are coming down and feeding in from all of these. It looks like I have a mess here I gotta figure out. I'm guessing... Actually, I'm not sure what this guy's supposed to go into the copper drop-off. So why is he not seeing he can get through there? I'm gonna have to figure that out. I've been having this issue. I'm still learning signals a bit and how to do things, and where I made this so the ones that were coming down this way could sit here, but I'm thinking that this one is still reading that this one's here. So I'll have to figure that out when we get done here. But basically, I did that, and I also came down here and set up this iron pickup down here, and did a whole lot of nuking things all into this area to do so. I think these two are there. Well, I know they're obviously old bots, and they're not able to make it all the way across, so they're just going back and forth. Apparently, they're too stupid to use the charge points that I put down here for them to use. I'm gonna have to put one like right over there, or just go pick them up. But I have a double line running down through here now for the oil and for that iron down there, and I had to do that because of steel. So now our steel is actually backed up pretty good over here. We were needing it for, well, one, making our heat exchangers, and 2, we're using a bunch of it over here, which you can see the copper is kind of being a problem because of that issue. So I guess give me one more second and I'll go fix it, and we'll finally get this thing put together. Okay, now that I'm down here, this is what I don't understand. This one is red, but this is the one it's reading, which is green. Those 2 are connected. So why is this one red? It should know it can go through there. I don't understand that. And see, now it just went. I don't know what was holding up what. I haven't touched anything. I'm thinking that maybe because the iron train was here, it was reading all the way over to here, maybe? That this one couldn't go through? But that's kind of strange. Try changing this to green there. Then it should end there. But I have to make sure that it... Yeah, maybe that'll do it. I don't know, but I still don't understand why that one... What one this one was trying to read off of. Like, why is this guy... Okay, he's sitting here for a reason. But not a reason I want him to be sitting. I actually want this. We'll put this here to go off of that one. And then we'll change that one to a signal that'll go. And that didn't work. He went all the way down there. So that's not doing what I expected it to do. Alright, you go back to manual for a moment. You go in manual for a moment. Alright, automatic. Now see, you can't go anywhere. And why can you not go anywhere? Because you should be reading that it's clear to go this direction. See, that's the way I would expect it to work. Except that's red. Do I need a... Maybe I need that there. Okay, that'll hold him up there. Need that. Split them. Alright. Maybe that's what I needed. Those two are stacking up there where I want them to, which I probably should stack them down closer to where they're picking up, but at least they're stacking there for the moment. But see, it's still getting stuck here where this one cannot see that it can go onto this track. And this one, for some reason, can't go. And I'm guessing it's because of that one over there. Should I maybe do this? I didn't change this shit. I have no idea why that train gets stuck there. Because it most definitely has no other chain signal. And the same thing with this one. Why does it not know it can go through there when there's a green signal right there? Now this one says red, but that's obviously because of that one. Now if I take this manually up to here, we'll go now. Now everything does what it's supposed to do. I have no freaking clue. I'll deal with it later. Let's go get this Tokamak reactor finally set up. And I'll see what I can do to figure this out. I'm still not exactly good with frames yet, but I'm learning. Slowly. And this is why I don't use other people's blueprints for train stuff, because I don't know it yet. I have to learn. And my only way of learning is doing. By the way, by moving the train tracks, I also got rid of the fact that they were running through here. Anyway, with the Tokamak reactor, still waiting on that one heat exchanger to get brought up here. Those things take a lot of copper. But I'm thinking, because this one does 1K at a time, and this one does 110K at a time, but it takes 100 times more to do it, that we're probably going to need about double this, maybe even more than that. But we're going to start it with just 10. Well, we're going to start it with 9 because I don't have another heat exchanger. But let's go ahead and turn on the pump here. That'll send our deuterium up. So now it should start running. And we'll set up these so they can pump the hot stuff out. And I put a pump in over here to get the coolant back in. So let's see how this works. What I'm planning on doing, if I need to double this, is I'm just going to mirror it. I'm just going to take basically this, and then I'm going to cannot be flipped. Great. So I'm going to have to do it in 2 separate sets. But you got the idea. I'm going to set up another line of these over here, mirrored what they are there. I want to see this thing take off. And it's got enough in it for 2 runs. So as soon as, well, it should be done now, we're going to go ahead and pull that out of there. We shouldn't need it anymore. Alright, so there's our coolant coming out. And we've got way more steam than we need. Oh, because I did not get that set up. There we go. Alright, so now it's starting on working through all that. And it's going down, but it's going down awfully slow. Steam is doing fine on that side. We've got, looks like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we've got the same amount over here as over here. They're just a different level. So it looks a little off. Alright, it's worked through all the steam, so that's good. And it's only got 30k left. I'm wondering if we actually had this last one, if it would actually finish up, but that keeps that from running. So now we're doing a max of 7 gigawatts instead of we were at 5. So that's good. And that means that these are not going to need to run quite as much, at least until I get the other ones set up, the KI3 stuff done. And it looks like we're staying fine on the period at the moment. I still might need to put in a few of them. I do want to do the tritium next. But now that we've got up to 7, I'm going to go ahead and work on getting all of the stuff for the KI3 core running. We should be able to turn this back on. Again, it's not going to stay running because I don't have everything going. And no, we can't do that. That is still sucking up too much power. Holy crap. That's taken 7.3. Yeah. Alright. Kill it. Alright, so I might have to look at putting in another fusion reactor. What the heck is going on now? Oh, you're fine. You'll live with it. Alright, and this guy never turned on. Let's see. All my accumulators probably didn't get... No, they were all the way empty. I've been having an issue where I haven't had this issue for a long time, but here lately I've been having an issue where they don't want to kick on quite like they normally do. And it's fine that this one's not doing it, because I need to tear it apart anyways. And decommission it. So I'm just going to leave it off for the moment. So we can do that. Let's come up here and cannot believe we still haven't got that one in. But yeah, I'm gonna mess around with power a bit and see what I can do, since now we know that that's still not going to be quite enough. See if I can get this thing running as well as I can. Where's my heat exchangers? There they are. Oh, it's out of fiberglass. How in the world did you run out of fiberglass? Of all things, how in the world is it fiberglass? I was just getting ready to end it, but let's go ahead and look and see what the problem is here. Do we have... No. Crushed industrial glass. We don't have. Industrial glass. we don't have. Stone we don't have. Alright, so that means I will almost bet you that when I change the... Yeah, this guy right here. Yep, he's reading no path. That's our problem. Okay, so for some reason, he's not seeing that he can get to this line right here. Now, why is that? Well, I'm gonna try something just to see if it works. I want to see if he sees that as bad. No. Okay. So that's not his problem. There's not one right there. Moving yet? Aha! I missed one thing right there. Technically, I shouldn't have either of those. Okay. So that's all it was. Now I just need to get all of this back out of here carefully. That was not careful. Alright, you go there. And you need to go there. Okay, so that should take care of that. Now we have stone coming in. And that'll give us our glass. That'll get us our last heat exchanger done. Once all of this gets down there. And yeah, so that's going to be it for today. I'll get that last heat exchanger in. Keep an eye out on the reactor, see how it runs the way we have it here, and be back with you next time. Probably, well, one, getting that KI-3 core running. I'm going to work on getting it done, and possibly setting up to do the tritium. I'm not quite sure. But once we get this lithium fusion done, then we have the uraniums before we get to the exotic matter. And so other than just kind of tweaking things and stuff like that, there's not a whole lot that I need to do before we get to that point. So we may be skipping a week or so, depending on how much time I get to play this. Oh, aluminum because we didn't have stone. But anyways, I may have a couple weeks without this, but I will do some streams because obviously we got to work on getting more copper in here and stuff like that. So we may have a couple streams rather than videos for the next couple weeks. We'll see. Anyways, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.